Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm here at Temple Square to bring you my next week of wisdom, which is this. If you don't use it, you lose it. And to share with you a story, I was reading through the Bible and I got to Matthew chapter 25. And that's why I decided to come to Temple Square, and I'm going to put up some pictures. But in Matthew chapter 25, Jesus gives the parable of the servant and the master and the talents that he gives them. And in this story, the master, who's basically a rich guy, has servants, has a lot of money, all these different things. He gives 3 servants 3 different amounts of talents or money. So he gives the first one 5 talents. He gives the second one 2 talents. He gives the last one 1 talent. And he gives them each these talents, and then he takes off, goes to some other place or goes off. And he comes home from his trip, wherever he went. I don't know, maybe he was gone partying in Greece or something. I have no idea. But he comes back to his servants and he says, all right, so first servant, I gave you 5 talents. What did you do with those 5 talents? Where is it at? And the servant says, oh, well, I traded around, I invested it a little bit, and I made you 5 more talents. So now you have 10 talents. You have twice as much as you gave me. And the master's like, sweet. Like, you are one wise servant. I like you. I like the work that you've done. Thank you. And then he goes to the second one. He's like, all right, so what did you do with your talents? I gave you 2 talents, went on my trip, came home. What did you do with it? Where's it at? And he says, oh, well, I also went around, traded around, figured out some things to do with it, and I made 2 more talents. So now you have 4 talents, twice as much as you gave me. And the master's like, man, I got some smart people here. My people know what they're doing. And then he goes off to this last one. He's like, all right, so far everybody's been doing great. So I gave you 1 talent. What did you do with it? And the servant says, oh, well, I buried it in the ground, made sure nobody found it, made sure that it never got stolen. Here it is. And the master says, well, that was foolish. Doesn't even make sense. I gave you this 1 talent, you hid it, and never utilized it, didn't use it for anything. So therefore, take that talent away from him, give it to the one who has 10. The one who's going to use it, the one who's going to utilize it. Now that's the story that I want to share with you to explain that if you don't use something, if you don't practice, if you don't work at something, if you don't try, whatever it might be, you're going to lose the talents that you have. You're going to lose the abilities that you've either been given or that you've developed. You've got to use it. Any artist knows that they're going to get bad at art if they don't keep practicing, or they won't be as good. Any athlete knows that you're going to lose a jump shot if you don't keep shooting, that you're going to get weaker if you don't keep lifting. Whatever it might be, you've got to use it. Use your skills. Practice your skills. Because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. You've got all these great things, and if you don't use them, you lose them. So practice them one way or another. Find out what they are. Utilize them. That's my story. That's my analogy for today. I think if you want to read it, I think it's in Matthew chapter 25. So go check it out. Use your skills. Talk to you guys later.